Morning. The tubers are here.
Tubers.
Welcome in, YouTubers. We are live both on Twitch and YouTube. This is going to be day number 14. RimWorld Genie mining colony, where we're playing on the hardest difficulty, which is losing is fun. 500% with no pause. And I thought we had gotten all the genes yesterday, but apparently one of them disappeared, so we still need thin body. Let's also make sure we have delicate, peerless, and poor animals. Novrex on also excellent. He's not one of our UG streamers. He's one of our UG friends, though.
Best viewers at
Banhammer. Ban. Who's gonna get it first? I did it. All right, let's load in.
Oh, though he was.
No, he's an awesome dude. Maybe someday. Dear Diary is 5:32 in the morning. I haven't been fed in 5 million years.
Dear Diary,
500 million
it is
years.
5:32 a.m. and I haven't been fed in 500 million years.
Christy, have you ever watched the Sad Cat Diaries on YouTube? Have we talked about this before? I feel like maybe you have.
I have, yep.
Okay. I thought we had. Delicate. Do we have delicate? Yes. Do we have... Are we recording? Yes, thank you, Pricey Boy. We put that out there for you. We're recording. Thank you for the reminder. Poor animals. Yes. No hair. No hair. So we're missing thin body. But we can try to pull the genie in there. The genie has thin body trait also. Or the high mate, rather. All right, we got our 6 pawns. What do we do at the beginning of each start? Perimeter check.
Lenzar the mechanic.
It's Lenzar. What's up, buddy? Welcome in.
Yes, he can.
You know what? Maybe we should do it right there. How you doing, Lenzar? Hope you're having a good day.
Enjoyed that PZ yesterday.
Yeah, Project Zomboid is fun. Wait, hold that. A little bit of role playing. 12 months, 1 year.
Let's play a game. I call it Name People Who Should Play. Down. I'll go first. Pricey Boy smile.
It's a perfect voice for Lenzar. Good choice. Why do we have so many Molotov cocktails? Are we accidentally making a million, or did we just... No. Alright, let's get him out of here. We have 17 Molotov cocktails. We do not need that many Molotov cocktails.
4.
We don't need these tech prints. Wait, maybe I bought that one. Maybe we'll use that one. Oh, look there. You're right. I did just go do like a breathe in. So I must be a little bit stuffed up. Snuffly, as you said. How are we doing on steel? All right. So let's continue doing our little pattern on the floor. making our room look nice. And set these to not allow anything in there. The only thing we want to put in there, Manhunter pack. Everybody in? That's a lot of kitties, guys. This is why it's nice to have a compound. Here come the kitties. Speaking of kitties, guess who brought in a bunny this morning? I'll give you one guess. Alright, we want this box to warm up, and I want it to burn all the kitties. Because if we don't do that, then it's going to stink up the whole box, including this area. No, drop the gun. Alright, the kitties are going to burn. It's a burning cycle. Alright, threat's gone. Neutralized. Whoa, look at all the gear down here. Hey, duck. Quack, quack. Rip trader who was on our map when those kitties came. Alright, what did we get? Blue skin, not what we needed. So close. Daggett, how's that close to thin body? I don't know. Don't ask me questions. But Daggett, you said we can ask you questions. I know what I said.
Poke.
Pokey pokey. Did TTS break? No. Oh, murder mittens. Yeah, it was murder mittens. So it wasn't Goose that brought it up. It was Leela that brought it up. But I can guarantee you it was Goose who took it down. Pokey pokey. Was the bunny able to be rescued? It was already decombobulated. Is that correct? Am I using that correctly? It was not intact. Let's just say that. I just hope it was quick. But knowing Goose... little psychopath that he is. Oh, he's so cute right now, too. Here, look. That's him. Murder mittens. Why is it messing up on your voice? Maybe I need to restart it. There's an error speaking. There's an error speaking. Alright, we're going to reboot SpeakerBot. Give me 1 second. decapitated bunny, left it on their living room floor. I luckily found it before Leela carried it in the house. I had just left my slider open, and she would have brought it all the way in. Alright, speaker bot's rebooted. Let's test it out.
Test.
Guys, and thank you again yesterday. You guys rose to the challenge. We did 10 surveys yesterday, and the maximum I'm allowed is 10. And in fact, might have done even more than 10, but really appreciate it.
Testing.
All right, yours went too good.
$7 helps Chinese Thursday.
It does. It really does, because I'll probably buy 3 Chinese Thursday meals because they're so good. So it'll be $30, and it will feed me for 3 days. $10 a meal. You can't beat it. It comes with, it's like this, well, you've seen the pictures on Discord. Get 2 egg rolls. Well, I get shrimp rolls. Hey, we got some traders out here. You got anything good? No. Some rice.
I would like Chinese takeout, but I only leave the house for doctor and church since I can't drive yet.
Uber Eats. Pricey. Have you gone to that Mediterranean place that I told you about? It was by the hotel. It was really good.
LOL, Dagoff. You been to my house? You think we have Uber?
Yeah, you guys gotta have an Uber. I didn't check it while I was there, but come on. Hey, Goose. Murder mittens. Oh, you want to come eat me like the bunny? Hi, little guy. Alright, Goose left his little bed, so we'll move me back over here. Age reversals demanded. Snapper so upset. 2 quadrums behind Snapper. You know what? You're just gonna stay behind right now. We only have 6 pawns. We need to close or open that door. Masterwork, legendary, 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 masterwork. Man, we have masterwork or better for everyone right now. Solid. And we just entered an ad break. Thank you guys. Hey, there's another duck. Let's quack it. Oh my goodness. How many ducks do I have? Wait. We want blood to practice. Actually, you know what? Toxic fallout is not that bad right now. We have enough food, but we're going to harvest it real fast. I mean, we have pretty much everything that we need. So we're going to set our guy to plant cut. And we're going to turn everything off. And we're going to build roof everywhere. We already have a lot of the place built. Let's get our combat box built. And I just thought of something. You know what we're going to want is fire foam poppers. So we need to research that. So it'll give us something to do.
Angie and Chrissy, my bridesmaids, are coming to visit May 30th, and maybe we will go there for dinner.
Yeah. I mean, it's It's not the classiest place, but it was good. We had the calamari. And the wraps. So good. Alright, we got that. We got that. Perfect. Go ahead and get the rest, buddy, once you're done. And we can harvest that last. And then let's turn research back on.
When the three of us are together, we are... Not classy is probably the nicest way to put it.
You're out to have a good time? Is that what you mean? Jump packs A. There it is. Artificial metabolism. Transport pod crash. Not a genie. But we really want these people to be allied with us. Blood? Did you already perform surgeries on the ducks? Nope, not yet. Alright, blood. I want you to tend to them. It's Jeffy! What up, Jeffy? Wither Reed, welcome in. Wither Red. SQ. No, I want our other one that needs practice. Hair switch. Slaughter. Alright, Blood's gonna work on his medical. He has a huge passion for it, but he's a dum-dum at it right now. They're also a slow learner. Oh, they're slow
BRB,
learning.
going to set up for work.
Learning speed of 75. Sounds good, Christy. So they like doing medical. They're just a dum-dum, kind of like me. You're not assigned to slaughtering? Who did this? Christy, thank you for the contribution to the doggo cam. And a hydrate. Get rid of the snuffleupagus. Thank you, thank you. Alright, we're keeping everyone in the compound while I have this thing going. Oof. We found plasteel. Score. Where do we have our turrets? Oh, they're everywhere except for this spot. Okay, so the goal was to hopefully get them to come through here to our bedroom. Okay, why are we not researching ahead of that? Because we don't have anything selected. So I want fire foam poppers. Linzar, thank you for your contribution, man. I greatly appreciate it. Cargo pods. That's a lot of...
Mittens keeps sabotaging Rosie the Roomba with shoelaces.
She's figured out a way to stop the Roomba. Mr. Mittens, he. Oh, man. Sounds totally like something a cat would do. Exotic goods. They'd probably take that. I don't know if they'd even take our... Let's find out. Alright, so we need thin body. Which they don't have. Specialized limbs. Flesh shaping. A love enhancer. Aesthetic noses. Sure, we'll get that. Why not? Medical. That'll help our dum-dum. Alright, will you take our drugs? You will. You'll take ambrosia. Minus 50. And we could put the genies on Juggernog serum. Mind Numb serum is actually pretty nice to have. We'll grab it. Why do we have 7 barrels? People keep dying on our map. Oh, what are these books? Shooting level 8, meh. We have a better one. Should we get a pain stopper? Yeah, we should. The answer is yes. Look at all that amazing loot. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, dum-dum doctor, come here.
Is
We
today
just gave him
Compound G Day?
Whoa! Dude, we have to find thin body now. We finally found no hair. And I went to go do it, and apparently we had lost our thin body somewhere. Or it went poof. So we're on a thin body hunt now. But what did I just... Oh, so this is a huge moment. So Blood is now able to give body parts to Shaw. So do we have body parts ready to go?
I blame Mr. Ben.
It's safe to do. So we're going to get double legs, double arms, double eyes.
Stefan Dorabantuli. 5 Co says you.
Yo, what's up, Stefan? Welcome in on the YouTube side. Bionic eye. We're going to make dose. Wait. Bionic arm, bionic leg, bionic eye. Snapper, snap out of it. Yeah, make those. Shaw's going to be one of us, finally. And by that, I mean bionic. Shaw, are you excited? The game sends you the most random stuff sometimes. Hey, here's 7 visage masks. Because I know you guys have 7 people, and 6 people, and you want to have a party with masks.
Stefan Dorobantu THELO says, what DLCs you have on the run?
All of them. We're DLC'd out, man. We are lightly modded, though. So I play with quality of life mods. And if you're interested in seeing what they are, here's a link. That'll take you to all the ones I'm using so that you don't have to search for them. If you see one you like, you could just click and add it to yours. All right, we need plasteel. There it is. All right, so we're gonna make a little room here. Power's already there, that's perfect. Actually, let's set them to work. Put them in our work zone. This song was so good, it still is so good when it came out. And let's see what we can load more in here. What do you know? We have some flake you can put in there. I'm not surprised.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5Co says, how many hours do you have on the game?
We're approaching 6,000 hours. So let me get the exact number here. 5,643.8 hours. And I learned something yesterday. Let me share with you what I learned. Just after we load this up. Yesterday, I learned that if you look at the genes, where's one of the genes? See these gene packs? If you look at them, I had never noticed that there's these little lines that indicate how many of these packs, how many genes are in each pack. So this one has one gene. That one has two genes in it, and you can see that it's got two. I had never known that before. 6,000 hours and you learn something new.
You only just realized that?
That's what I said. I only just realized that. Learned it yesterday.
To be fair, 6,000 hours. And how many of those were fiddling with genes?
Not too many. I'm still a novice to the gene worlds. All right, let's put a light in there. I should have made this room bigger. It's fine though, it's fine.
About 6, 7.
As Linzar would do. 6, 7. My kids are somewhere cringing right now. Dad, don't do that. Sorry, kids, it already happened. What kind of visitor are you? We're getting a visit from a 6-year-old.
I'd like to file a complaint with management. It is May, and my furnace is still on. I am not okay with this.
My furnace is not, but it's cold in my house. Dead goth, exactly. It's 32 degrees outside right now. For those that are on the Celsius scale, that's enough to melt ice or freeze ice. Spring is here. All right, did we make body parts? We made one eye. then let's get our trader out of here. Jam, go trade, please. Why can't we launch? Solar flare.
That's a nice, elegant 0C. Clearly the superior scale.
Clearly. Not our freedom scale. I wonder if we're going to have other ones deteriorate. So whenever these banks lose power, I'm pretty sure these are deteriorating. And I think that's how we lost Thin Body.
Careful. You might be deemed a communist, laughing face.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5CO says, is 500 on RimWorld, is it average or new?
500 hours is definitely a solid amount of time. But on the grand scale of people that play RimWorld, I would say it's on the newer side. But you're definitely not new with 500 hours in the game.
Deterioration is how many people lose their thin bodies.
Hey, Tortoise, we're gonna... Wait. No, first we're going to do some surgery on you. Keep on walking till you get over here, buddy. Wait, we don't have power. Oh, yeah. Solar flare. All right, Jam's ready to hop in there. Jam, I want you to go get plasteel first, though. All right. If I can remember from yesterday, we did these ones. Don't think we've been here yet.
It always cracks me up that among all the Freedom units' gun calibers are in millimeters, laughing face.
It is an interesting one, isn't it? It's like, oh, we need to be precise, so we're going to go to millimeters instead of inches.
Stefan Dorobantu, TH5Co, says, I have never beat the game legit.
You are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. If your goal is to beat the game, I can definitely help you get there, though.
Again after many years, after watching your Naked Brutality guide.
Really? Oh, awesome.
And drugs.
I need to do another Naked Brutality guide.
Drugs are in kilo and grams.
Naked Brutality is fun.
You need to measure things in millimeters.
Oh, I don't have enough to purchase those. Okay, we're here for plasteel.
Since you're going to have to use them to measure something else.
Man, I thought we were going to have a lot of excess money, but we really don't have that much. Alright, so plasteel it is. That's basically it. I mean, I was going to go up here.
You need to trade more.
Day.
We still haven't decided what ending we're going for. We've debated a little bit. Someone said they want to see the anomaly ending. I was talking about doing the Arcanexus ending. Someone was like, do the royalty ending. These guys aren't royal. They're a mining company. I mean, the anomaly one can kind of work, like if we were digging too deep and messed up or something like that, kind of plays into the story. All right, let's let Blood over here.
Ideology ending, laughing face.
The ideology ending, that's the Arcanexus ending.
Anomaly ending. They dug too deep and stirred something.
Wait, did he already get done? No, he did. All right, slaughter him.
That's biotech.
Biotech doesn't have an ending, Linzar. Nice try, though. No. Biotech gave a ton to RimWorld as a DLC, but they didn't add an ending. People will say that that one added the most to RimWorld.
Mech Hive would also work. Revenge for destroying their ship and the previous base.
I don't think the mechs destroyed our ship. It was like an asteroid or something like that, or meteorites. But they did destroy our last base. You're right there.
Stefan Doraban2TH5Co says, I dare you to beat the game with naked brutality. 500 losing is fun. No pause. Ice sheet run and Randy random.
I've done it. I've done it.
Genie's still thriving.
I also did it. I did naked brutality. Yeah. So the trick there is you want to do a ideology that calls in someone. So you go real quick, you call in as many buddies as you can, and then you have them go and kill a bear on your map. You steal the parka off of them and they die, and then your solo pawn lives. Because he's got a parka. Because when you call in a friend on that map, they come in with clothing that's prepared for it. Those runs are very slow though. I've never done it on stream. That's like one of those runs that I was doing just for funsies on this. Well, they're all for fun. But it takes a long time to get going. I mean, so does a Genie run though, I guess. Alright, bionic eyes are done. Now we're on to legs.
So Barbaric D.
A little bit. Yo, wired. Yeah, we're surviving. We got one more Genie. Oh, I was like, what's wrong with you, Jim? Now we still need one gene, though. We're looking for thin body. Can we do it? Nope. Alright, and we need to start getting this devil strand produced in this stuff, so we're going to do that here in a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a duplicate of this, and I'm going to let other people other than Snapper do it. Devil strand. And anyone else set? Okay, yeah, we have people that will do it. Actually, let's just do a couple. Oh, great.
Stefan, Doraban2TH5CO says, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Question. We still have the toxic fallout going. It's gone for 4.3 days. Should be over soon. If memory serves, it can last like 1 to 8 days or something like that. Mr. Ben! Welcome in. Mr. Ben's one of our UG streamers. And I was talking to Mr. Ben, and it sounds like they might be doing some RimWorld again soon. I don't know if that's true. Don't hold me to it. Are we getting some treats?
Howdy, howdy.
Some treats. Howdy ho. Well, I have 2 dogs here right now, so we're going to give Leela and Diago a treat. Come here. And Goose is saying, where's my treats? Come here, Leela.
Might be some RimWorld in our future.
Diago, come here.
Morning, Daggett and chat.
All right, Goose is wondering where the treats are. Morning, Ramonda.
Goose always gets treats.
Goose is not happy right now. See, look.
Hey, at Romanda at Christamary.
Goose is, where are my treats? All right, there he goes.
Is Layla all better, by the way?
Yeah, she's doing much better. Mr. Ben, thanks for the contribution. Yeah, she's doing
Stefan Dorobantu TH5CO says, how can I make a pond to sow but not to harvest the plant?
To sow but not harvest. So if you click...
Hi.
I don't know if there is a way. Let me think. So growing, underneath growing, they will harvest first. Plant seeds, replant seeds, sow crops. So if you really wanted them to prevent it, you're going to have to use zones. So you'll have to go into zones like this here. And let's say your crops here. You can expand it so that they can do the crop, they can sow, and then remove the zone. That's really the only way. Because you could even tell them here, no cutting, but they'll still harvest it once it gets full.
There is a mod for that. Don't remember the name.
There you go. I've never used the mod. Jump to location. Yeah, we're not going to take them there. A baseliner. No baseliners. A sanguine Hulk. Nope, we don't want you either. Vampire. Stay away from us. Difference. Welcome in. Thank you for petting the goose and the skeleton too. There's a mod for that. Yeah, you're not missing anything that's simple. You just really can't do that. And for those that don't know, when you set up your work priority tabs, number 1 is done first, 4 is done last, left to right, and then if you hover over these, top to bottom is done first.
Warren, DAB 2.
The dab. Is this the dab?
It's all about the baseliners. Baseliners. Baseliners.
All about the baseliners. Welcome in, Nightwolf. Hey, how's a Dota stream going? No!
Bop, 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 bop.
If you look at Snapper, they're supposed to be doing avoid pregnancy. Well, they just got pregnant. So, why is that a problem?
5Co says, did you try a VOID run?
No, I have not tried a void run, but it's fine. Not really had an interest in it.
Well, it's how I was made.
Genies are made, not born. So we really need to find these genes, otherwise we're going to have to kill their baby.
They tried.
Or sell it.
Didn't work.
Yep, they tried. So here's the rub. If we don't find this thin body gene by the time they have the baby, we're gonna have to like put it as like a slave baby or something.
That's a little dark, Dagoff.
Yeah, it's part of the run. I didn't do it. I guess I did do it, but that's part of the run. You would expect that we would have had the genes by now. Day 347.
Romanda here.
Hi Daggett 2, hey Daggett 2 heart.
We can make the exception for the baby.
We cannot. Nope. We cannot make the exception for the baby. I hope we find it.
At least sell the baby. It can live with a community that will love it.
So it's actually worse for the colony if you sell the baby. It hurts them for 30 days if you do slavery. Actually, let me double check that. Did we do slavery in our ideology? Okay, slavery is acceptable. Yes, okay.
Well, he shouldn't have
so
let
we
the
could do
place
that.
burn down.
We could do that.
Was that?
I mean, it was your chat's fault.
Transport podded out.
It was chat's fault. So if you're just tuning in and you haven't watched our past, we had all the genes ready to go. We had prisoners. We were just about to be making genies here. We're now here. If you're wondering what happened, we had a mech center pod raid. But daggit, they don't do mech center pod raids anymore. You're right. But what happened was they sent a mech cluster, and instead of landing on the outside of our base, the mech cluster landed inside of our compound on the bottom left-hand corner of our base, which instantly woke them up and killed 4 of our genies. I was able to get 5 of them out.
Stefan Dorabantu Day Hefi 5 FCO says how many days you have on the run.
Smart farming
right
continued
here,
has an option to disallow
347.
harvest.
Hey,
you
Finadel.
harvesting your own pawns for genes?
We are. We're trying to pull all the genie genes out, and we've gotten all of them except for Thin Body now. Finadel, how's your melee run going? Oh, how was our toxicness? Gene shock. Genes regrowing. Genes regrowing. We have sensory mechanitis going still. Why are you getting a tend quality of 40? That's terrible. Alright. And they are both surgeons now. Blood is going to get his renamed. Now he's SX Blood Orion. We use some skill trainers to pump this guy up. Oh, one of these guys has it too. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what's going on with our prisoners, they don't have any legs. You got to the credit screen? You went the Mech Hive route. Yeah. So we're still trying to figure out the ending. We've had a vote for Mech Hive. We've had a vote for Anomaly. Our very last run, we already did, we did build the ship, so I don't want to do that one again. Like right now. We're not going to travel to the ship. I guess we could travel to the ship. I was thinking Arcanexus. Like, we already have our 6 pawns that we could bring to it. We could pretty much sell it right now. But that's the cheating way out.
Apply 5 Co says Hemogen Farm or to harvest lung liver, Ang Heart.
Are you saying what my preference would be? Depends what your goal is. If you need the money, then definitely get the organs. If you're trying to get experience, then go for the Hemogen.
That dug too deep stuff a little while ago sounded fitting for the story, TB.
Anomaly? Yeah, we could go Anomaly ending. Alright, let's get Shaw some body parts. So, install left leg, install right leg, left eye, right eye, give you good medicine. I also, yep, that's fine. Let's go for it. I'll clean the room before you hop into bed. Clean the room before you hop into bed. Oh yeah, you're also our... Alright, so we're gonna have to put someone else on wardening. Oh, you're not supposed to be wardening. Alright, come here, blood. Don't mess up. We'll be upset. Do we not have good medicine? Hold on.
Are the final raids when you travel to the ship easier than at your base? Could you succeed that way early in the playthrough?
Are the final raids when you travel to the ship easier than at your base?
Stefan Dorobantu
The way it works...
Why don't you just do the vanilla ending? I think it's easier.
We just did the vanilla ending, that's why. On the last run, we did a dirt mold vanilla ending. The way it works in XV is the game will take snapshots. And when you get to the ending portion of it, it takes a snapshot of your wealth. And then it will create at the end... it will scale the difficulty to your wealth. And so what you're saying is something that you can kind of do, and I've done when I do like on all endings run, is I try and keep my wealth really, really low. Because then the ending is much easier. Also, I do have a short out there where I show my strategy for the ending. And when you know the strategy, it is by far the easiest ending. You can really cheese it. So if you just go out to the YouTube, you look at my shorts, you can find the, I think I titled it like OP Odyssey ending strategy or something like that. Try again. Go again. Oh, we're having a party. Jam's having a party. Yep, blood, you're not getting to the party though. You're performing surgeries. Did we get the arm? We got one arm made. Shaw's finally one of us. I'm hungry. I don't care. You really like this work. Burning passion for my work, plus 14. Alright. Now we just need to get them one arm. The Bionics crew. Blood has a cool tattoo. Make bionic arm done. All right, let's give it to Shaw before they get up. We did left shoulder, right shoulder. Boom. All right. We're geared to the gills with bionics. There's also cheese with the anomaly ending too. Like I said, the game will take a snapshot of your wealth. So if you want the anomaly ending to send you smaller raids, when you're ready for going into the third phase, the anomaly phase, the ending phase, you just reduce your wealth completely, remove everyone off the tile except for one pawn, and then start it. And it becomes crazy small. There's also another way. Like you can even like defeat it easy by building a little compound around the anomaly building and then destroying all the three things, and then they send you 3 massive raids, but you just cower inside of that little shelter that you make.
Stefan Drobantu director Odyssey. Oh, says when to. Is it game over? Do events still happen?
When it's game over, do events still happen? You can continue doing your run, after every ending, with the exception of the Arcanexus ending. So like we've done an all endings run where we do every single ending. You have to do the Arcanexus ending, the last one, because then the game ends and you can't continue playing. But every other ending you can continue. In fact, when you do the anomaly ending, your pawn gets a special ability if you select it. And when you do the Odyssey ending, your pawn gets a special ability if you select it. In a way, the royalty ending, they kind of get some special abilities too. But you don't have to do the ending to get those special abilities. Thank you for doing a shout out for Finadel. Are the final raids when you travel to the ship easier than at your base? Could you succeed that way early in the playthrough? You can, but that ship still adds wealth. But there's ways to do it. There's the cheese way. The cheese way would be you start the anomaly ending, and then you can no longer get any raids when you're doing that. The cheese way, but not as cheesy, is build, like you could build like some defenses around the ship and keep all your pawns off the tile. And when you get raided, come back on the tile. But that's very risky because as soon as you start killing things on the tile, your wealth goes up a lot. So if you travel to the ship, you really need to make some kind of defense around it.
Stefan Dorobantu Tear 5 Siu says, no, I mean that when all your pawns die and the man in black doesn't come.
Yeah, the game can continue.
Stefan Dorobantu TH55 Co says come.
They made a change in the game so that when all your pawns die, you can just re-roll 6 new pawns into the game. All right, dragon get put in.
I can't remember. Have you done the hidden map mod? The one where you have to explore the map to find where everyone is?
I have. I've also done the Fog of War map, which makes it so that you can only see around your pawns in your base. But I have not beaten it with either of those.
You can also just continue watching the map.
That too. Catastrophic armor legendary. Oh, what a legend. Who's gonna wear that? No. Transport pod. There's a chance there's a genie in there. Nope. But we do want to keep them allied. And how much do we have? 88. So grab them.
What's the TTS limit for Twitch?
25. 25 words. Could I explain the layout of my kill box and why I chose it? Is it the optimal design, or is there even optimal design that's different bids on it? Yeah, I mean, so I actually explained this just the other day as well. This is one of my favorite kill boxes. This is kind of like a traditional kill box. This is what I would consider the funnel kill box. And so the way you design this kill box is you figure out what's the maximum range of the weapon that you're using, and you get that. So 29 right here, right? What's our weapons? Ooh, I'm 1 off. I really should move that 1 closer. So 29. Actually, I want it. So I might need to clean this up just a little bit. So we want to be able to shoot them at our maximum range, which would be right there. So I probably will move everyone in 1. And we'll do that in a second. So figure out whatever gun you're using. So we're using these guns. Go look at your gun. Find its maximum range. and then put your pawns so that they're shooting at that. And then we have these little turrets here because they're going to pull aggro from when they come in
Anyone
through
who
here.
hasn't taken the survey, if you could, it helps Daggett out quite a bit. It is 25 quick questions.
Oh, thank you, Christy.
Thanks in advance.
Yeah, there's a survey there. So you stand there. So the way you then set it up, and this can work with shotguns as well. You just figure out the range. So from the center, you do 7. And then you go up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over like this. And those are walls. So your pawns will stand behind the walls. And ideally, that's where you'd put them. But when you get more pawns than there are walls, you build these barricades like this and put them behind the barricades. The pawns that are standing behind the walls will do the peek technique where they'll shift over and they can hit this. Everyone standing here can hit that spot right there.
Stefan Dora
So that's why I really like this one.
5 Co says, are you doing a genie only run?
Yes, this is only genies. My favorite kill box to start early game is called a shotgun tunnel, and that's what we're using right here. We start that at the beginning of every game. So if you watch my playthroughs, you'll see we do a 25 by 25 barrack. I add 2 rooms to the sides, and then I make this courtyard. And then I create a kill tunnel that goes into our courtyard, and I create a shotgun tunnel. The shotgun tunnel works by putting a pawn. If you have a tough one, it would be great to put right here, and they melee lock whatever comes in. And then you put your pawns behind these walls, and they'll shoot whatever's here. And this melee lock can hit them, and then they can't shoot. If it's mechs, then you got to get some EMPs. Where are EMPs over here? And you toss those right here. Same thing here. We have this little area here. You'll notice that looks the same as this. This is also a shotgun tunnel right at the entrance. So we'll send our pawns, grab EMPs, set them right here, and they'll throw EMPs right here. So this Hilda, no, bad Hilda. So this kill box, this kill box here is for mechs. Anything that's not a mech will go through our burn box right here, and we can burn them alive.
What do you do with melee colonists?
Melee colonists get a shield belt, and they stand right in front of our shooters. So one thing you might not know is RimWorld has friendly fire if you're within 6 tiles, or 7 tiles like right here. So these pawns, if I put a melee pawn here, won't hit that pawn. They hit right there. So you want to keep your melee pawn in range of your shooting pawns, because then your shooters won't hit them. One of the other kill boxes that I like to use is kind of a double shotgun tunnel. And the way that looks is kind of like this. We're on work, okay. So you'll funnel in pawns like this into a kill box. And then you'll create this long tunnel. And again, this depends on what weapons you're using. You'd want to find your optimal range. You would create something that looks like this. And so the pawns are coming in through here, your enemy raiders, and your shooting pawns are here. These pawns can shoot everything in here, including the ones that get some cover behind here. These pawns can shoot everything inside of here, including this. They're shooting at you, but you've got cover. If it's a mech raid, you put your EMP tossers right here and throw in. And potentially, if you have a melee pawn with a shield belt, you stick them right here. That way they can't get through. So those are the kill boxes that I typically use. And I use this one in Odyssey. I put this on the back of the ship. So think of like your ships here in Odyssey. Like this is your ship, and this is the tail end of it. Then they'll come in, and you can always set your guys up into the rear of your ship to do combat.
How do you handle breach raids?
Go juice. Go juice is my #1 way. Depending on the breach raid, so if it's like centipedes or mechs, you want to grab a psychic shock lance or a insanity lance, and you hit that onto the tunneler guy, the one that shoots the big blasts. And if you can kill that one or make them insane, the rest of them will still do the same thing, but they shoot at walls and don't destroy walls very well. In fact, once they start hitting a wall, you can take your pawns out and shoot them, and they won't even target you until that wall is done. And then the third way, we don't have animals on our tile right now, but I like to keep psychic animal pulsers. That way you can pulse that and the animals will go after them. Also, we're going to be crafting the shield belt, the shield cone things right here. Low shield packs. Do forever. So they're going to start making these because we have a few shield cores, and we can use those as well. Sometimes with the breacher raids, you have to cower in your base, and if they're breaching from here, they're destroying this, then you wait in here and you ambush them right there. Just depends on, you know, if you can catch it in time. But Go Juice is something that will help you a ton. Just have everyone take Go Juice. If they get an addiction, you deal with it. That's one reason I keep Smoke Leaf around, is for the Go Juice addictions. If they get a Go Juice addiction, their mood gets really, really low. And I go into my drug policy and I set my Smoke Leaf to be very low. So when they are on Go Juice,
says,
and they
safe
take,
if I have a colonist with a Zeus Hammer catastrophic helmet with recon armor and a shield belt with Go Juice and a psychic lance with 10 melee.
It is, but if they have the shield belt, they can't have a psychic lance unless you've got a mod on. So Smoke Leaf Joint here will lower their consciousness by 30. And if they have a Go Juice addiction, then their consciousness will already be lowered. I don't think it shows us here. If they have an addiction, their consciousness will be lowered, and when they take the Smoke Leaf, it causes them to pass out. So then they just recover. Hillbun, absolutely. The shotgun, chain shotguns, you would do this one that I showed down here, you would just make it shorter. So you funnel them in.
Hello.
Hello, Trunks, welcome in. Make it shorter, maybe even a little bit shorter than this. Whatever, you find out the maximum range of it. And it's very strong. It does crazy power, the chain shotgun. It'd probably be a little bit shorter than this. But yeah, really good. And you could do this one with it too. You would just make it shorter. Alright, so let's make this box. Since I messed up, let's fix our air. Oof. Well, we gotta make those out of wood, I imagine.
Stefan Dorobantu, TH5Co says in the traits tough brawler, and thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, you're welcome. We actually haven't even gotten to test this kill box out in this run yet. Kind of crazy. Oh man, alright, hold on. I might need to just make this come up one spot instead of removing all this. So we can't build in this area here. So I think I just need to make this come up one. So we could do that by making it travel up one more.
Can't you just construct heavy bridges in front of the barricades?
Oh, I could have. Yeah, I could have. That's true. You're right. I could have. This will work though. And then I'm going to get rid of these and I'm going to make these out of plasteel. Yeah, I could have. You're absolutely right. And I did that already on the run. I forgot. That's part of Odyssey, and it's not something I do a whole lot of, but you're absolutely correct. Extreme break for Dragon. Oh, he was in there a long time. Someone needs to tend him too. All right, you're coming. And then let's change these doors to be plasteel as well. And these walls. And those walls. Although our guys are pretty good at shooting.
Stefan Doroban 2TH5Co says, why are there colored ores on Irma?
Ores on the map. So that's one of the mods I'm using. It's colorblind minerals. It just makes it so that you can see compact machinery, silver ore, jade. This is steel, gold. So I can just see it with looking at it, plasteel, instead of having to search for it. It's just one of those quality of life mods that I like using. Alright, so that looks better. You'll also notice there's only one path into our base right now, even though this is our amphitheater kill box. There's no way into it. And one of the things that really helps this is this right here. This causes collision. So when a big raid comes in, if they come in and they're all on top of each other instead of going through at the same time, this causes them to enter one at a time. And that's definitely key to it. You want to create some sort of collision. But now, this is 28, so perfect. How am I doing? I'm doing real well, Trunks. How are you doing today? It is Chinese Food Thursday. It's going to be a good day.
Stefan Dorobantu Tish 5 Seo says, is Odyssey worth the money?
Absolutely. This right here, this is so nice. I mean, there's lots to Odyssey, but this shuttle makes the game so nice.
Little stress, but okay. We have
Hi, Lord. Yes. Heck yeah. I saved your run today. You were using the door tech that I did yesterday versus the mechs on the drop pod raid of 20 people with only 3 people that had assault rifles. So what I think you're talking about is yesterday we had a breacher raid with mechs and I took our pawns and they were in our base and I just was doing this. So they were like standing here. I'd line them up like this. And then I'd open the door and I'd move and they'd shoot. And then the door would close and just repeatedly doing that. Solid. I'm glad we saved your run. Saved our run yesterday too. We were toast. That was a max size raid with 5 pawns is nuts. Our wealth is just ridiculous. We need to buy some genies or something.
Stefan Doroban 2 TH5ICO says, did you try the mod Rim Talk?
Have you played SOS2 mod?
I think I have done Rim Talk.
What are your thoughts on it?
I haven't done the SOS2. So one thing I'll tell you guys.
Have I told you about my
if I
latest
were a
run?
RimWorld pawn,
all my pawns have no SoQuel.
I'd have the slow learning trait.
Interesting.
So like when I pick up a new game, it takes me a while to understand it, but as soon as I understand it, then I learn to kind of tweak it. If I was a RimWorld pawn, I'd also be stubborn, and I don't think they have a stubborn trait in RimWorld. But like mods, it had a ton of complexity to the game that's already complex, and it's more than I can handle. So what separates me from someone that's newer to RimWorld is I've just been stubborn in training myself to get better at all the different things that you see. I've died a lot. I used to save scum. I mean, that's how I started playing No Pause, was I would have a run going, I'd get to a certain wealth level, and then when a raid would come, just before the raid would come, I would save my game. The raid would come. If I beat it, I would reload. If I lost, I would reload, and I just do it over and over and over again, and that's how I got better at doing the No Pause.
Dagoth doesn't like mods.
I like mods. Yeah, body purist. Yeah, I like mods, just quality of life mods, and a few of them. We're also using Wired's mods right now. So there's Wired. He's a RimWorld modder, and he created some scenario mods for us that we're running to make this happen. If you do exclamation mods, the last two mods are his: the scenario mining ship and the scenario pawns and corpses resumed. Morning. They shipped us insect jelly? That's bizarre. Whatever, we'll take it.
Diogo.
You hear Diogo? It's probably Leela. I think Diogo's laying down. You're right. We could go bionic hearts. Like, we're not doing anything else right now. We have one heart in. Oh, you saw a wagging
I
tail.
hear doggo and have seen wagging tail.
All right, so we have 2 hearts in. 3, 4. All right, we're just missing 2 hearts.
Says because it took me like 30 minutes to get an API key, and it gave me an error, and I just rage quit and I uninstalled for the mod. Sub far.
Yeah,
Why
we did one of
bionic
those. We even did a mod that made it so that the storyteller was AI, and we had to link him up to a AI, like OpenAI. Why bionic hearts? Great question. Bionic hearts help your pawns with blood pumping, which helps a lot of things in the game. So, Ricky, bionic heart. It also, it improves the blood pumping by 25%. This increased the rest rate multiplier about 8%, moving by 105. The moving boost, let's see, for example, increased 131 rather than 130. It prevents you from getting heart attacks, no artery blockages. Also, once you get bionic hearts, your pawns can start taking wake up without getting heart attacks. And we can't do anything else on this run until we get a gene to make more genies, so might as well, right? So we'll make 2 more. We can do healing enhancers too. What does that do? Speed up wound healing. This implants only helps with physical wounds and does not combat disease. So we'll probably put these in them also. 6. What does it take to make those? Should we do coagulators too? Jeez. Yep. Let's do it. Healing enhancers times 6. Coagulator times 6. Let's good thing they like this stuff. This is a really long toxic fallout. Let's look at that. I think we are on the high end of the toxic fallout. It'll last 2.5 to 10.5 days. We're on day number 9.6. Thank you. So I'm going to take Jam here, and we're going to go get some food.
Stefan, Dorbantu des. 5Co said do you have a rule about ages? So like, are your streams like for all ages?
Yeah, my streams are for all ages, so we're using TTS. So I ask people not to swear. Before we used TTS, I didn't care about the swearing because it was text-based. But now that we're reading out, that's my request. All right, so we're gonna get food. Grab the potatoes. Oh, we don't need 490. Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab them. And then the plasteel.
I swear that I will not swear anything.
I swear.
Fresho 11 Dancing Rat.
Yes. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, you're welcome to hang out. We're family friendly here. Let's get enough meals for our pawns for a few days. There, perfect. All right, everyone's gonna eat some nice meals that'll help out with mood. And thank you for shouting out, Trunks. Everyone's like, yoink, I'm grabbing one of these. We need gold. It's a good thing we have a lot of gold laying around the map. Snapper's ready to hop in there. Oh, Pepper's ready to go in too. Alright, Toxic Fallout has to end soon. Within 0.5 day. And there's that survey link again, guys. I appreciate it. Yesterday, you did 10 out of 10 surveys. And that helped. We got $7 from that. 70 cents per survey filled out. And it asked 28 questions. Game-ish related. Alright, bionic hearts are done. So you get a bionic heart. Don't die. Please don't die. Yes. And look, the heart comes out. All right, the toxic fallout's done. Yay. All right, let's remove the roof and let them plant again. Let's let them have planting the rice first. And I'm going to remove the roof from here. That's cotton. Do we need cotton? We need it for medicine. Yeah, we'll do more cotton, but I don't need that much. Infestation. Alright. Where's it happening? Alright, this is a max size raid, guys. So this is why I like keeping the insects. They're outside of our base. But since it's within 30 tiles, this raid event can happen. And the way we're going to defeat this raid is just like this. So these guys are going to start warming up our burn box. Actually, they're going to even pull them for us. So when they do damage to them, it's going to aggro. They're going to aggro onto these guys. They're going to kill them. And then they're going to be looking to find us. And so they're going to come in through our burn box. And when they come through the burn box, look at the temperature, they're going to start taking damage that's going to continue to aggro them. Oh no. Raccoon. Bad raccoon. Alright, we gotta save raccoon. I didn't even see that we had a raccoon pet. They're destroying that because the doors got held open. That's fine. We'll rebuild.
Stefan Doroban 225 says I have to go by.
Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we're going to send the raccoon. Pepper has what skill? Medical? 2. That's fine. We can name the raccoon Chat. That's fine. If we save them. And then Chat's gonna get assigned into our compound. Or yard. Let's keep them in our yard. Name him Dave! Oh, look at the insects over there. Man, they're just getting so big that they're on both sides now. Okay, so we need to aggro these guys too. And to aggro that side, you know what? I think I could just use Pepper to shoot them. And I think if we shoot them, it'll draw the other side. Let's try it out. Yep, here they come. Alright, they're retreating, so we're going to go here and shoot one of them, hopefully. Hit them, re-aggroed. Now they should hopefully come through here. And if they start getting pain, then they'll continue to go through.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5 so says, or not, because there are no good lives, Aliyah.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5 Teo says other toner as it.
Not good lives? Oh, live streams? I mean, thanks for being honest. I'm gonna leave you, Daggett, to go watch another live stream. No worries, man. That's a lot of hives. 21.
How many hives is that?
21 hives. Come here. Alright, we saved Chat. Now we're gonna destroy their hives. That's a lot of jelly for us. Alright, these guys are done. Shaw, what's going on with you? Yes, we just gave you a brand new heart. That makes sense. You're a little woozy. My bad. Just go back inside.
Was this possible without burn box? And
of course, yeah. I've done a lot of runs without burn boxes. But I like showing off the burn box because then people can try it on their own runs. We are now unrestricted. Alright, then we'll go grab the insect jelly. We have a ton of food now. Oh, grab that as well. That was a max raid, though. So we have a mod on that shows how the raid points are calculated. So it grabs your pawns and it gives you raid points based on your pawns, but also your wealth. So you can see here we're getting 1,570 points from wealth, 576 from our pawns. Then it does an adaptation. This is like how well your base is established, or if you've had any pawns die lately, it'll be less than 1. Multiplies it by 500%, 5%, or 5, because that's what difficulty we're playing on. And then you get your total value. So 12,738. And then it drops it down to a maximum, because this is the max raid size, 10,000. And then you playing against Randy. Randy has a randomness factor. So Randy can make a raid come in at 0.5 or up to 1.5. So 50% less than or 50% greater than a Cassandra raid. And then each raid that happens, they have a factor. So the insect infestation is only 45% as large as a max raid size. So that's how you get your final raid points. Slave ship. Is there a chance at a genie on that? Let's go. Let's go. Can we get a genie? Come here. Baseline. Baseline. Imp. Neanderthal. Baseline. High mate. Baseline. Eketon. I'm gonna grab this one because at least with this one we can try and extract thin body from him. Let's sell them some cataphract armor. Anything else we want from them? Sure, we'll take your components. Very happy toxic resist. We don't need those. We don't need those. Get rid of that. Okay, we need to get some more from them. Grab your medicine. Go juice. Perfect. All right, now we got gold again. How's chat doing? Let's give them a little place to live inside of our base right here. Here, chat, you can have a spot. And then we need to put someone inside of here. Oh, did they grab the... Where'd the genie go? We had a genie. They're gone. Did we kill them on accident? And then we just got a prisoner. I sold them. Dang it. Oh, my bad. Can we buy him back? No. I misread that. I sold our slave. They only had a couple. I was looking at ours. Dang it. Oh well. I sold our genie. One less mouth to feed. Bad Daggett. Oh, we're entering the second trimester. Find that gene, guys. Give us the thin body.
scaredy cat.
Mustache, welcome in, man. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Happy Chinese Food Thursday. Alright, we're going to set our pawns to hull, because there's a bunch of stuff outside the base. Yeah, this is part of a scenario. So if you look at the scenario mining ship, that's what we're playing right now. So we added that in because we were a Genie mining crew sent out on a giant ship. They got hit by meteorites in an asteroid belt or something like that. And our ship got destroyed, and we're continuously getting ship chunks falling on the map. And also the meteors are still hitting where we landed. So that's the scenario that we're playing.
Stefan Duro Bantu. TH5CO
Yeah, no
says on the
worries.
colony that I said that top colonist. He's is a female and 18 years old.
Excellent. Let's see, our pawns are 41,
I see.
30,
X didn't
29,
bother to check
24,
scenario
17.
stuff.
Yeah, no worries. What are we gonna get? Come on, thin body. Delicate. Merp. Anyone else can get shoved in there? Blood, your turn. Shaw, you got your heart. How are we doing on these other things? Healing enhancer. Okay. You can see they're hauling everything. Now we're gonna have a ton of insect jelly. But we've instructed our pawns not to eat the insect jelly. Beardless. Okay. Anyone else? Nope. Nobody else right now. So we can do some surgeries again. Oh. So solar flares are also part of it. We get lots of solar flares on this playthrough. Alright, they're done hauling. We don't really have a bottleneck on anything right now. We're just working on getting these done. That's not true. We could build another one of these tool cabinets. Okay, let's build a tool cabinet. That'll help speed up this. Blue Cows, thank you for the contribution to the dog cam. So the plan is, if we get that dog cam, it'll be a wireless camera, and I'll just have it pointed at the dog bed. Which he's chilling by my fire right now. Daggett, it's spring. Why do you have a fire on? Because it's 38 degrees outside. What the heck, spring? Shaw, you're ready to go in there. We had an exotic goods trader. I didn't even talk to him. My bad. How you doing, chat? You're doing okay. Mushrooms, yum.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5 Co says him sick and I stayed
All right, we got a
home
raid.
from school.
Oh, no school today. Lucky. I mean, not about being sick, though. So this is going to be a regular raid. They're approaching from all angles. It's a max raid size. They reduced it because Randy only made it 79% of a Cassandra raid. It's 0.9 because of how they're coming in with multiple angles. So this is Ikaten. And look at their nasty weapons. So we just need to do a quick perimeter check to make sure that our doors are the way we want them. Everything looks good. So as soon as they start coming, we're going to make this box really warm. These guys we need to send away if we can. Nope. They're going to kill these guys first. And one thing I'm going to preemptively do is I'm going to put a wall here just in case.
Decado, hey.
Could you
just in case these guys
like this without your burn box?
Of course. But it would be challenging. We would use Go Juice right now. I would use Go Juice and kite them. Yeah, so this will help. The visitors are there. They're going to use this door as cover. But now they're not going to get into our base. So this, you know, make advantage of that when you can, right? We had time to do that, so we did it. And we're going to grab 2 happy people. We're going to send them over here.
Would be funny if the doomsday shot at the guy hiding in the door.
It might happen. We'll see. We're just going to warm this up. Alright, now I'm going to push speed forward and we're going to watch it happen.
Stefan Dorobantu, TH5 Co says, why don't you use a Melist?
These are genies. If you don't understand what genies are, they're very weak and they're wimps. Not good for melee. On our last run, we had some dirt moles. Dirt moles are very tanky. They did great. Alright, they're leaving. Good luck, guys. Oh, this guy's got the rocket launcher. He's using it. Oh man, overkill. Jeez. Our burn box is warm enough, they're just gonna melt in here. Jim, thank you for the contribution to the Doggo cam. I don't think they're going to make it through. What do you guys think? It's almost 700 Fahrenheit. That's 350 Celsius. Nope, they didn't make it. Retreat! Retreat! Rip.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5 Co says, next, can you try a Hazar only run, or have you already done the run?
So we're doing all the xenotype runs in order. So if you figure out what the order is, we can look. Xenotypes. I think high mates are next. So we did dirt moles. We're on genies. High mates are next. I have already done Ikaten are going to be last. I've already done Starjacks on previously. I've done Impid, so I'll probably skip those this round. So we'll do high mates, then Hussars next, then Neanderthals, pigskins, sanguiphage, wasters, then Ikaten. And here's the link to the xenotypes. Uh-oh. blew up. Anything else gonna blow up in there? Probably. So we're gonna probably open this to fix this real quick. Yeah, we're gonna open it to fix it.
Chris47 says RimWorld.
RimWorld! Welcome in. So this is risky when we open it up though. Because we're playing against Randy, he could raid us at any time. Dude, we have a doomsday rocket now. So we just gotta keep that in the back of mind. Maybe even hide it.
C7 says, oh, the hot box.
Yeah, we got a Bernie box. It just defeated these Ekaten for us.
Says how many PPL are on Twith?
47. And we have 5 on YouTube.
Chris47 says their organs gonna boil.
Really are. And there's that survey, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to fill that out. 70 cents per survey goes to our pockets. All right, let's check this guy out. They have some sort of relationship. Brother of Nope, nephew of Shah. Rescue. Did we get the genes? What did we find? Delicate, beardless, elongated fingers. All right, let's get this box fixed.
Stefan Bantu. TH5 Co says like Chris both, now they look like the boiled one.
Crispy. Extra crispy. Shaw, you're silly Shaw. The shuttle's loaded, okay. Let's see, we need to put that there. Put some fencing.
Stefan Bantu. TH5 Co says no like I'm lying like that Crispo say.
Their organ's gonna boil. Yeah, they are boiled for sure. All right, who's construction? Build that for me real fast. This will at least give us a little bit of protection if we get raided right now. Exotic goods trader. That's good. Sell our flake. Sell our insect jelly. Grab those. Plasteel. Look to see if they have thin body. They do not. What books do you have? Shooting level 8. Nope. Healing enhancer. We could. Oh, we have those. Sweet. We'll start putting those on. We have a lot of gold. Let's get rid of 100. Anything else we need from them? We don't need that many joints. We'll grab the extra Glitter World medicine just in case we need it for something. That's good. And we really should be pulling the insects. Is it just 2 making it stinky? It is, it's fine. And who's our best construction? I want them to be building still. Exotic goods trader, nice. So this will make so our kill box still works. So now it's working. He's tired, he's sleepy. All right, go ahead. There's traders out here. Let's go trade with them. Yes, plasteel. Yes, psychic soothe. Wimpy gene. No, we have that already. Shooting. Yep, we'll take that. Gene pack super heals. No, sorry. We're getting rid of both of our... Let's get rid of one barrel. I'm going to just get rid of these. With no pause, I don't like using them very often.
Stefan Dorobantu, TH5 Co says when there is a MP or rank up, I think that they say straight up brain rot.
An emperor rank up? I don't know what you mean. Compact machinery, visitors. It's Humps. Humps always comes in as a tough pawn.
Good morning.
He's a Snarjack. Rudy, how you doing today? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. All right, we're going to finish building this out. Oh, you got the goose. Thanks, Care for Kittens. And if you guys want to check out some kittens, Care for Kittens fosters cats and keeps the stream going. So check out Care for Kittens. The Goosinator, he's doing pretty good. He brought in a bunny yesterday.
How's
and
Goosinator
Layla
doing?
enjoyed it. El Gooser. Get out of there. We're done. We're leaving those weapons in there. Beautiful. All right. Burn box back intact.
How large or small was the rabbit? More or less.
Like that
That's
big?
a lot for a cat.
He didn't eat the whole rabbit. He likes, I mean, he's a cat. He likes to do cat things, and then the dogs get to it if I can't catch him in time. I never thought a ragdoll would be that good outside.
TH5 Co says like when a loyalty squad comes to give one of UR pawns a siling.
No,
Did you save the rabbit?
The rabbit was deceased by the time I saw it. He is an indoor-outdoor cat. Yeah, Goose. He gets so mad if he gets kept indoors constantly. Yeah, deceased.
Lel, deceased.
I did not have any Reviver Mech serum. Derp-a-derp. Alright, we're going to put healing enhancers and coagulators on now. Let's go, Jam, you're first. Boom, get it. Healing enhancer complete. Coagulator complete. These guys are bionics. Alright, who's next? Shaw? They are decked to the gills. Mad Rats. So this is a max raid size. Maximum raid just happened of Mad Rats. That crazy Randy. Max raid. So force maximum raid of 10,000 points. He made it 3% harder than Cassandra. Mass animal insanity. They pick one animal on the map and they go completely insane. So they pick the rats. I think we could defeat this one without a kill box. Maybe.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5Co says, when I was at my grandma I saw a dog eating a rotting corpse of a cat.
Yikes. Alright, we're gonna start planting again. We have a little bit of meat. Let's get rid of that. Are we on haul right now? We are. So they're going to haul everything real fast. And then we'll go sell it.
Why so few pawns? You are missing 24 more. Pete?
We're trying to charge, Lance. We're trying to. We still don't have the ability to make genies yet. We need one more gene. Let's go trade with these pigs down here. Give them some meat. Have some human flesh. Enjoy. So we still need thin body. Reprocessor stomach. Breaks down nutrients the body could normally never use, leading to increased efficiency. Let's just go for the things that we normally get, like plasteel. We'll grab their advanced components.
Stefan Doro Bantu T85 says, I think I just got an idea.
Ooh. I got a light bulb.
Your genies being xenophobic to the point of just dying would also be an interesting end to the run.
It would be. If we die because they couldn't get these prisoners converted, it'd make for a telling tale. What are we set to? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Shaw, your turn. Get your coagulator and your healing enhancer. Hey, Blood, can you come here real fast? How dirty is it in here? 0.7. Don't kill our doctor. Alright, you get one, you get one, you get one, everybody getting one. The needy prisoners. 14 prisoners? That would, like, make it so we couldn't do anything production-wise. No.
Stefan Dorobantu H5EO says, why don't you just G a Ovion and just stick in a growth fader? Do genes not work if you get it?
Why don't we get an Ovion and just stick in a... So, genies cannot be born. Germline genes can pass down to babies. Xenogenes cannot be passed down to babies. In fact, we even have a pregnant pawn right now. So when they give birth to this baby, it will not be a genie, it will be a baseliner. We can then take our genes once we can assemble them. So you go to this recombining and you add in all the genes and we'll be able to make genies. We're just missing one gene though. Once we get that one gene, we can start recruiting. But that was just a stipulation that we made when we started this run, was that we cannot take pawns into our group until they're genies. Also, we made a stipulation if they're not a genie, they have to do a trial by combat to see which one will join us. And they'll do that combat right here. So we're just waiting. We're just in a waiting pattern right now. We're going to give the pregnant lady a brain stop. Wait, no, coagulator and healing enhancer.
Hey, brain stop.
Brain stop. No, pain stop. No brain stop. Hopefully we don't do a brain stop.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5 says, oh, that was why it didn't work for me.
Yeah, that's why there's a mod for it though. You can get a mod to make it so that your xeno germs will pass down to your babies.
Vixicope.
You know, Wintry,
is the new baby just going to get genes, or are you also making them fight when they grow up?
That's a hot topic. That's a hot topic. Should we make the baby fight when they grow up? First off, I told them if I told chat if we don't get that gene by the time the baby's born, we're gonna kill the baby. And chat said no, just sell them. So we might just sell them.
Their parents would like a word.
Sell them into slavery. Alright, who's next? Dragon, your turn. Coagulator and healing enhancer. Clean the barracks first. Welp. You could still go rest. We'll do it with no light. It's fine. What are the chances of success surgery? Shaw is a 16. Medical surgery success chance 115%. Hey, yeah, yo, we'll take that. One in. Boom. Pepper's next.
Stefan-Dorobantu, TH5Co says, when the baby is born, make the baby last 10 mil hits from the mom. If they survive, they join. If they don't, they die.
We could do that. 10 lashes. Rob Stam, welcome in. How are you doing today? Furia, if it's 25 words or more, it won't read it up, but let me see what you said. Having a real family can be extremely hard. One kid died. Parents were unhappy. 2 siblings were unhappy. Might have been an unhappy uncle. It was a mess. So one thing that I would recommend is putting them into a biphasic schedule or even triphasic. So this is biphasic schedule. Basically, you're breaking the day up into 2 days. And what that'll do is it will make Jam's sleep max and the recreation max. And you could do triphasic by breaking it up into thirds. Okay, and it still wasn't enough. Fair enough. Yep, I mean, it makes sense. I also have psychic pulsers, but even that probably wouldn't help. I mean, it can really snowball in those situations where the families have problems like that.
Or give them wake up.
Put on a little makeup.
That, not nearly enough XD.
Bro, your mic is a bit too strong.
Really? You guys feel like that too, or is it just Rav? Should we take a poll? Is Dag's mic too strong?
Is drilling my speakers?
Oh, how about now? Maybe I should talk in a higher voice.
Feels normal on my end.
I've heard this a few times that I've got a deep voice, and so if you've got your bass turned up, it can rattle things a little bit.
Seems normal.
Appreciate it.
At Dago 03, drilling people's speakers was not supposed to result in that voice. Over. Not like this.
Not like this. No, not like this.
Stefan Dorobantu, TH5 Sewing says, RimWorld, be like knock knock.
WTF?
What's going on?
Stefan Dorobantu, the 5Co, says, how is there...
The RimWorld music is so chill.
How long it takes to make a colony like this?
Well, we're on day 14. If we want to know, like, hours.
But also, sound levels seem reasonable to me.
1 day, 13 hours. So if you want to look at our wealth... Whoa, wrong one.
Dear God.
Here's our wealth.
At RovStam36, have you adjusted your sound settings?
Yeah, they've got that bass. They've got that bass. No trouble.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5Co says a full Catraf legendary armor with Go Juice Hazar with a mono sword.
I have no mono sword, but yeah. Hussars. That'd be a lethal hussar. Adds in 3. Thank you, Ballins.
Does Twitch have this?
Not that I believe, but typically your sound settings can do stuff like that. You can get a mixer.
Mobile.
Wait, you're on a mobile phone and my voice is rocking your mobile phone speakers? That's crazy.
Do you not suffer from combining barracks and smelters?
No, you don't. Well, what do you suffer? Look at it. It's 20% speed reduction. I take that hit. I don't mind. They're smelting 20% less efficient. Also, It's not as pretty in here because of all this gear that's laying on the ground. To your point though, like we could make these little things. Let's make them out of steel. We'll link them and we'll do weapons, but only rifles. Baby prep. Oh no.
Dagato 3, on mobile your voice audio is not the same quality, so it is a little much.
Is it? I'm sorry, guys. Different audio on the PC versus speaker, and my bass is too low. I wonder what I can do about that. Catastrophic.
Dagoth needs to start typing and rely on TTS.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay, new stream only teed.
Rolf now.
Maybe I should do like a timeout for myself. Let you guys time me out every once in a while. No speaking, Dagoth.
Is that thing in the top a burn box?
This is a burn box.
We all have the mute button.
That's true. That's very true. You can mute me at any time you want.
Stefan Doraban2TH5Co says the next genie can you name after me?
Exclamation join.
How do you fill it with flammables?
Stefan, exclamation join like this. And if you wanted to make your name like different than your username, what you would do is do this. My name here. And that puts you into our naming queue.
Add it.
Hey, now I'm muted.
Now I'm muted.
A scab conclave. Nope. That's a big nope.
Stefan Doroban2TH5Co says, join.
There you go, you're in. So when we do get a new pawn, we pull from that randomly, kind of like you put your name into a hat, we draw from the hat. It's not in order, so you're not in position 38. There's just 38 people in the hat right now.
Simple.
I have mods.
Get a speech-to-text software. Put that into text-to-speech. Potato.
I like it. That's a solid idea. Or do you mean moderators? Like channel moderators? You can type do /mods, I think will show you all the moderators in the channel.
Do /mods.
And typically the way that we do is if I'm streaming and I ask our mods to do something and there's no one around to do it, then I just ask if anyone in chat wants to become a moderator. And if someone says yes, then they get a hammer. All right, are we gonna get this gene? Otherwise, we're gonna have to sell our baby.
You have a tad bit lot of moderators.
I have a tad bit lot of moderators. We have some really good moderators. We have the best moderators.
Stefan Dorobantu TH5CO says, when do you stream?
Monday through Friday. I stream every morning before I work. And then I do stream at night sometimes. If I'm up to it after work.
Over swimming, or did they fix this?
No, they like to swim. It's just part of the recreation. So if you go into your pond's needs, you can hover over recreation and it will show you all the recreational types you have available. So those at the bottom we have, and it tells me I need at least 6 right now for this pond because this pond requires it. These ponds right here won't need as much. I guess they're requiring 6 too. Whoa, the crows are getting into our base. I think this is why people call me the crow killer. Bad crows. Here come more crows.
Swimming amongst rotten corpses and enjoying it is such a RimWorld thing.
We only put our tainted clothing out there. But yeah, it is definitely a RimWorld thing. Manhunter pack, everybody in. Schedule, we go to compound. Here's our max raid. What are we getting? That's a lot of kitties, guys. This is a big raid, 78 kitties. All right, we're gonna grab these two.
Keep all the kitties.
We are not keeping the kitties. Bad kitties. These kitties would eat more than bunnies. These are Scaria kitties too. Look at them go through our door. No, this is bad.
Stefan Dorobanto type Solo says, for how long has the stream gone till now?
We've been streaming for 2 hours and 38 minutes. And I've got about 10 more minutes. And then I'm off for today. I get to go into work, but the cool thing about today at work is it's Chinese Food Thursday. So we're gonna get some Chinese food. And I highly recommend you guys get yourself some Chinese Food Thursday too. It's delicious. Alright, so let's look at how many raid points this was used. Randy made it 93%. What's my job? I'm a software engineer, technical support specialist. I work on servers that are at like banks and hospitals and mom and pop shops, and I support the operating system. So if a problem happens on the operating system, they call where I work and I help them with it. But this is my fun job. All right, so I want the kitties to come in. They keep kind of like stepping in and then leaving. I'm going to bring all of our pawns right here, and that'll force them all in. Alright, now we have cooked kitties. And I don't want it to be stinky. So we're going to get this burn box heated up really high. So they burn. We want a self-cleaning cycle. Oof, now they're popping out here. Let's move their corpses over here. Or do I have Molotovs? I do, I have Molotovs. We'll do that.
I'm kind of surprised burn boxes never got nerfed. I mean, logically it makes sense as a defense, but man, is it so powerful.
They're powerful. Come here. Throw it on the kitty. There it goes. I got the kitty.
How do you prevent that collision bug from happening and pushing things into your base?
You don't. You keep it clean. But even if you keep it clean, it'll still happen. So what I'll typically do, and I haven't done it yet, is build a crematorium right here. Like a crematorium right there, and maybe one right there would work real well. But we're getting corpses and things that we like to eat. The problem with playing on Losing is Fun, it's like 82% of the things that come in have scaria. Or have, they are rotting when they die. And we got a psychic ship. And it's got an apocryton.
I always make
This
small
is affecting
bases which become
males.
efficient, but so crowded it's a nightmare to fix.
Male. So we're mostly male except for one female. So that really hits us hard. It's not an emergency.
Try your layout.
Oh, I highly recommend it. It's strong. I use it in our RimWorld competitions as well. So, just thinking here, we can use our lance. And we're going to take out the apocryton first. This is going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. We're also going to put everyone into a no-go. That looks good.
Sniper rifle.
No, I don't want to use it. I mean, you could use a sniper rifle. It just takes longer than what we're about to do. But yeah, sniper rifle could work. For sure. Alright, everyone's going into our no-go zone. We're just going to use the insanity lance. So, take out that guy. Oh, we can't hit it? Why? Try again. Wait, wrong one. Apocryton. We can't. It won't let us kill that guy. He's immune. Learn something new every day. Alright, take out the Centurion. That'll wake him up. He'll kill the Centurion. Oh, back up. He's going to revive him, though. He has 30 charges of revival. Back up. Save blood. Got queen little urchins coming after us. He hasn't revived her yet. Now we have multiple options that we can use here. So we can do mass animal insanity, which will make them all attack them. We could call allies. We could use our mortars. I'm going to start with mass animal insanity. And we're going to do a little trick. Come here, guys. Everybody in base. I want you to lock this. I want Pepper to come here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Pepper, go do that. Come here. Snapper, you're moving slow. Let someone else do that. So we're going to close this door so they don't have a path into our base. Let them eat real fast. Alright, dragon, go eat. Grab a pulsar. And now we're going to bring everyone in here. Who has the pulsar? You do? Then we're going to build this wall right here. Everybody's stuck in here. We're going to activate the pulsar. Oh, can we let those leave first? Perfect. Get off the map. Alright, now activate. Now all the animals on the map are going to go after them. And the reason this works is because they don't have an ability to smell us because we're in a room with no doors. Are we expecting the animals to win? No. Will they do some damage? Yes. Not a whole lot though, man. That is some nasty mix. The Apocryton's taking some damage though. And he used some of his revivals. Cool. Alright, let us out. Let's call an ally. That's why we have them. Good luck. I love it when they use fire on mix. Alright, they sent us 8 pawns. Maybe they'll take out one Scyther or a Lancer or something. Bye. Alright, next we'll call in the pigs. Get 'em, pigs. The pigs are using grenades. Take out the Apocryton. He's getting hurt. War Queen's getting hurt. Get him, get him. Yeah, that one. Oh my gosh. All right, who's next? We're going to put everyone on this happy schedule for now. Nice. Where's the big boss? Did he die? I don't see him. Oh, here he is. He only has 7 charges left of revival. Alright, we have one more ally we can call. Better not be a genie right now. Okay, it's not a genie. It is the Empire, though. Let's go save them. Now they're randomly punching stuff, so let's go take out the other ones. This guy, he's all on his own. I don't know what that guy's going after, but we'll find out. Got him. Back it up. Cool, Lancer, cool. Cool, just break a wall. Cool guy. Oh, get out of here, guys. Little urchins are coming after us. So we're just getting some shooting experience out here. Alright, Blood is by far our worst shooting pawn. We got some shooting skill trainers. I'm going to use them on Blood. Went from 3 to 10. Perfect. Okay, we need you to plant cut dragon, and I need you to stop it from spreading to our rice. Alright, this guy's out here. Let's shoot him while he's alone. And then a Scyther's out here all alone.
You captured him, I think, instead of rescuing.
I did that at first, then I switched. He rescued. Yeah, I accidentally hit the capture, and then it gave me that warning, and then I quickly switched it to rescue. Because I have made that mistake in the past. dragon over here. We want to prevent it from spreading to rice. It won't go to the devil strand. I gave him go juice instead of letting him go to sleep because I need to get this done. And he's our only planting pawn. Now what I could do is just increase everyone real quick. And we can do this as like a family event. Alright, we've gotten rid of all of like the bad area, so I'm gonna take them off of it. So it can't spread from here. Ooh, it can spread to that maybe. Let's see, is it 4? You have to have 4 tiles in between. Okay. So it can't spread anymore. And that's where we're going to end for the day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. So we'll be back on tomorrow. Let's see if we can get that gene before we have the baby. And we have to sell him off to the slavery. If you're on the YouTube, we can't bring you along, but thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Hit the like, hit the sub button over there. It helps grow our channel, and I greatly appreciate it. On Twitch, let's find us someone to raid out to.